from the Dance Company. This project is all about mental health awareness. We have been working with Highworth Grammar School, Folkestone Academy, a pupil referral unit for young people in Staplehurst called Woodland. So I got chatting to Michael Lake, who runs a company called the Yellow Trousers, and they are very interested in looking at mental health and finding different ways to help with that. We've also had MCCH come in and give some lectures on mental health awareness.
The outcomes and what we hope to achieve from this project are just to give the young kids really more of an understanding of mental health, of the stigma and the discrimination that people face throughout their lives, and also to connect with each other, to be active, which are 2 of the 5 ways to well-being anyway. So we're ticking boxes for their health and well-being, and we're giving them some awareness at the same time. Hello guys, as Nia said, I'm Sam. I work for a charity called MCCH. I run a centre that helps people with mental health issues. Mental health is a state of well-being in which the individual realises his or her own abilities, cope with normal stresses, so exams, all of those types of things, work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community.
Each week we start with a technique class, building the dancers' skills and teaching them new movements hopefully and strengthening their bodies, so they actually get an idea of what it's like to be a professional dancer. Once we've got all of the material and we've taught them some of the set phrases from the piece, they've invited friends, family to come and see the end result. And I think they've really enjoyed the process. There are so many different things that young people or anybody can get from dancing. It's not all about just being physically fit. It's about teamwork, it's about being a creative person. There are so many aspects. And I think that those aspects impact on how we feel about ourselves and how we feel about each other.
It's tricky because it's coordination.
I believe that dance makes people feel happier. There are many reasons why moving and being active can make you feel better about yourself. It will obviously help burn calories and make you physically fitter, so you might feel more toned and feel happier about your own body. You produce dopamine, serotonin when you're exercising from your brain, so that's going to make you feel happier. These young people have tried new creative ideas, learnt new movements, so they will have felt accomplishment from that. So there are lots of different aspects to this project that I think impact on people's emotional and emotional well-being and happiness.
I'm Seri Hodges and I'm Head of Dance at Highworth.
And I'm Kelly San Giuseppe. Well, I thought what went really well was the fact that they were having a new teacher for dance, and they were introducing quite a lot of different movement material that they hadn't been used to, and the way that the girls adapted to it, they really took to it really well. And I think just the whole idea behind it, the mental health issues, we thought it was really good for them to experience that, and it would be good for the whole school to experience that awareness of it.
I think it's really interesting in terms of they were measuring the girls, how they felt before they had taken class, and how they felt afterwards. So like measuring whether or not dance is an effective tool for like dance therapy. And I thought that was really, really interesting, and it made the girls aware of the fact that actually after they've done exercise or they've done a dance class, they feel better. Yeah. So perhaps that's something they could do instead of being upset about something. Perhaps come, take class, be proactive. The lady that came in and spoke to them about how to remain health, and I thought that was really interesting, and then that tied in really well because it said about keeping active and doing things for other people and working as part of a community. And actually that's what they do in Dance All the Time. They're active and they're working as part of a community, so they're taking steps to remain healthy mentally as well as physically. I think it would be interesting to find out what issues are prevalent at the school. You know, what's the school like that you're going into, and then perhaps target. Yeah. But I thought the whole awareness thing was really positive, making them aware of mental health issues and how to support people and not alienate people. That was interesting. Actually, I thought it was great for our girls because it pushed. That's one thing that they really gained from this, technical ability. Dance, in terms of dance, separate from the mental health issue, they improved so much, so quickly in that six sessions. And that was really good to see. You know, Nina had time to work on some of the fundamental issues with technique that we don't have time to at Key Stage 3. So it was nice that it was for the younger students as well. The girls, especially the information about mental health issues, because we don't really get training on that as teachers. And we should. We obviously have a real basic level of training, but not enough. It's like professional development for us as well, wasn't it?
I'm sure that some of those young people may know people that have got mental health issues. They might even have people in their family, or they could even be feeling those feelings themselves, and now they're going to be equipped to go on and find out where they can find more information, where they can find support. MCCH have been fantastic in leaving resources at the school with the teachers so that the young people can go and collect any information that they might need and go off and find more help if they need to.
I've spoken to a lot of the girls and I've only had good feedback actually. I have had people tell me about the fact that it was good to get to talk about mental illness, and even some of the processes that they did where it was a little bit like, you know, the one where they were coming up with the names that you wouldn't necessarily say, like things like spastic, retard, and they had to come up with them, and at first they were really kind of, they weren't saying anything, were they? And then it started to come out, and then you just saw the shift. They went from feeling kind of nervous and then to feeling more relaxed with it, and more relaxed with the topic and the idea.
It raise awareness about mental health issues.
It was to get how we felt after each session, to find out if dance changed how we feel in any way.
It's also about dance is another way to exercise, isn't it?
It helps you express your feelings, so you don't have to keep it in.
Yeah, you can sort of do an angry dance if you're angry, I suppose. And also it's exercise, and exercise is always good. It increases your confidence as well.
Made me more aware about mental health and how it affects people.
Alright.
I think it was quite good for the experience and to work with people, professional dancers.
It made you feel more confident because they believed in you.
It affects more people than you think, in different ways.
Alright.
It's a lot different, more complex than we thought to start off with.
Well, wasn't it everyone knows at least 3 people that have mental health issues, and we were like, really?
Because you can't see it from the
Yeah, you can't
outside.
tell, so it's shocking.
We had to do a lot of improvisation, and we had to change things, something like that, where we were given a phrase to learn, and then we could develop it into what we wanted. Not only because we learned about the mental health issues, but we also it was just a good experience for us to work with.
Alright.